Salute my semen retention brothers, my semen retention family, elevating higher and higher through the use of the practice of semen retention. It's your guy, Mystical Path, the Mystic Oracle, MP, about to spray you with hot fire as always. Be sure to like, press the subscribe button. Got to get my numbers up, and that's going to happen eventually. And I'm a patient guy, so it's all good. I'm going to leave my Cash App in the description for you guys that find the information valuable. It's helped you on your journey. You know, drop a couple of hundred up in there. You know, drop, some of you dudes can drop like a couple of thousand in there, you know. Put a couple of stacks in there for me. Anyway, today I'm going to talk about how to attract women easily. How to easily attract women. And I've tried to avoid doing multiple videos on this because if you look at my previous videos, I more or less try to shun guys away from utilizing semen retention as a method for attracting women, because they knock you off your path. They knock you off course. And a lot of dudes are utilizing or were utilizing semen retention as a tool to get thoughts and to, you know, boost up their T levels or whatever, and their energy body, to attract chicks so they can just beat them down and gut them out. So that's why I always try to resist doing videos like this, because a lot of cats use semen retention wrongfully. But there's some of you guys that you know, you're trying to sift through and filter through all the thoughts and the ghouly goo-goos and the whorish goons you're trying to sift through all that so you can find you a mate, a woman, a girlfriend that's eligible for you to share your seed with, for you to implant your seed into, to create a child. So that's who I'm talking to today. You know, you guys that are trying to filter through and find you somebody compatible with your energy, somebody that you can create a tribe with and start a new life with. This is how it works. When you're on semen retention, especially the more days that you go, you're gonna attract women anyway, because you're holding your life force within you. You're retaining your life force. You're cultivating your life force. What I mean by that is, when you keep your seed in you, when you restrain from sex and masturbation and lustful things, when you restrain yourself from those things, when you block those things, your seed remains in you, which is pretty much the most powerful thing. It's the most powerful phenomenon that can happen to a man. And I'm going to share some other information about that. But when your seed remains in you, you find other things to do. When you exercise, when you work, when you utilize your mind to channel other things, your mind is working in a more your mind goes harder for what you want when you retain your seed. When you can block out lust, your mind is more focused on things that make you a more masculine man in life. And that's cultivation. That's cultivating your seed, when you focus on things other than your lusts, because you're then conquering your lusts. You know, you get other things done in life. You know, all your attention isn't given to sex and out here trying to get dimes and baddies and all that other stuff. And here's the thing with that automatically attracts women to you, because you're showing a level of discipline. Women like a disciplined man. All right. Women like a man that's disciplined. Women like a man that's patient. And not just, and I want to make a comment, like a lot of guys with locks. A lot of dudes ask, well, these dudes with locks or chicks be after these, these lock boys or whatever, you know what I'm saying? These cats with long dreadlocks and all this other stuff, because dreadlocks and long hair are representative of patience, strength, endurance, perseverance, because it takes time for you to grow locks. It takes patience for you to grow locks. It takes discipline for you to grow locks. That's why women are attracted to it. It's not necessarily that a dude has long hair or whatever, or he's a pretty boy or something like that. It's the steps that he took to gain to cause his hair to grow. And most guys don't even know that. It's the discipline and it's the time. You took time out of your life. You took 2 and 3 years out of your life to do that. Women want a dude that's disciplined like that. And when you're able to resist, when you're able to resist women, when you're able to resist lustful acts, when you're able to resist the urge to masturbate, or when you're able to resist a woman and she may be inviting you to have sex with her or something like that, when you're able to resist that, you become more attractive. It's simple. It's simple. That's how the universe works. When you find things other than what you desire the most, you have to go the opposite way of what you're desiring for a little while, and the universe brings it to you from the side. The universe pretty much blindsides you. The universe likes to surprise you with things when your attention isn't on it. If you focus on women all day and getting, getting your rocks off, and I'm gonna get me some thotty baddies or whatever, I'm getting ready to drill. When all you do is give your attention to that, then the universe can't surprise you with anything. I know it sounds crazy. I know it sounds messed up, but that's how the universe works. The universe likes to surprise you with things. That's why in life, when you're not thinking about a certain thing, it happens. That's good and bad. You're like, man, where'd that come from? Your attention wasn't on that, and the universe just hit you with it. It's the same thing when it comes. It's the same. It's similar to when it comes to women. When you're not out chasing them, when you're not out looking for them, they come. Take my word for it. When you're not out chasing them, when you're not out trying to be some fake alpha, like a lot of dudes I see, you trying to be some fake alpha. You got, you trying to flash up and get your whole outer popping, thinking that's gonna attract chicks. It don't. Women go for that dude that ain't paying attention to her. I'm gonna say that again. Women go for men that don't pay them any attention. That's why you see chicks running after a lot of rappers. A lot of chicks run after dudes that abuse them, like in abusive relationships and stuff. Look, it's messed up, but I'm just telling y'all how it is. That's why chicks that's in abusive relationships, that's why they keep running back to the dude. Because that dude gives off the vibe that he don't give a F about them or about her or something like that, and she keeps coming back. He can knock the hell out of her, and she constantly coming back. Her girls, her family. Hey, why you keep going? Oh, I love him. I love him so much. That's because women have that emotional friction with men. Excuse me. You have to create emotional friction with a woman. I'm not saying go out here and be on no domestic junk. You know, don't be hitting and boxing up no chick. Don't do that. But when you show resistance to a woman, you confuse her emotions, because she's under the impression that every guy is supposed to be at her, because that for her whole life she's never, that's how it's been. Look, man, look, you dudes can play and try to keep it hidden, but you can put a skirt on you can put a skirt and a high heel on a giraffe, and dudes gonna be trying to hit it. That's how a lot of these women feel about you cats, because it's from the time they walk out of their house. Damn that. When they're in their house, they're getting hit up on Instagram, they're getting hit up on their Facebook. You dudes don't give them a break. You dudes don't give them time to filter their thoughts. You don't give them time. You don't give women time to think about you. That's why you're not getting them, because you're always on them. You're not creating any type of emotional vibration with that woman. You create that by resisting a woman, giving her time to think about you. Because women are kind of like fantastical, fantasy type beings. You know, that's why they read romance novels, and you know, they watch like soap operas. They look, that's one of the secrets. I just gave y'all one of the secrets. You got to get in her fantasy. You got to become one of her fantasies. You can only do that by being a mysterious dude. You can only do that by being a man that's not giving all your attention to her. That's how you attract women. And along with that, when you do semen retention, they gonna come anyway. They're gonna come to you anyway, man. Look, they're gonna come so much so to the point they're gonna start irritating you. If you do like me, don't get me. I mean, I love women. I love women, but sometimes the attention you get from women can be overwhelming. And it's not all about your looks. It's not all about your physical features. It's not all about your body. It's not all about what you drive in. It's about it's an inner boldness, and it's an inner confidence that you have when it comes to women that attracts them to you. Semen retention gives that to you. It's about discipline. Semen retention gives that to you. It's about patience. Semen retention gives that to you. Semen retention will assist you in all those things that you lost via giving it away knowingly and unknowingly to people, and even women throughout your life. If you feel like a loser or something like that, women stomped all over you, you've been one of these dudes that can't control his loins, you can gain all that back. Everything that you lost, you can get it back, but you got to show discipline. You got to show discipline in your life, because women are attracted to a disciplined man. If you're looking for a wife or a girlfriend or whatever, when you're on semen retention, you can your eyes begin to open, where you can see the different dimensions of a female. Okay, I see her or whatever, you know, whereas if you was in your lust, all you could see is her physical. When you were operating in lust, all you could see was a woman's physical. All she had to do was come out and have a body or a butt, a big butt or something. Some thick, all she had to do was be thick and look like a goddamn Komodo dragon. But if she was thick, when you was in your lust, you was on her. When you're in semen retention, you begin to see past it. Okay, yeah, she's thick. I see her. I see you. Yeah, you bad. But she may have skeletons in her closet that hasn't been eradicated out of her life. When you're on semen retention, you can see that. Oh yeah, she thick. Dog, look how thick she is. No, she's in an emotional roller coaster right now. She still ain't healed from the 5 past relationships of dudes that just dogged her. She gonna bring that to me if I don't discipline myself and let her go. Yeah, I see she thick, but if I'm not careful, because I can see that emotional hurt on her, she gonna bring that to me. I don't want that. That's why you have to do semen retention. You have to do it. It ain't even optional. A lot of you cats, a lot of you dudes out here. Nah, I don't have to do semen retention, man. I get chicks without semen retention. Yeah, I'm that dude. I'm that nigga. I'm that one. Yeah, you could be, but semen retention is going to give you back all those things that you lost throughout the years. If you the man now, you get on semen retention, nobody's gonna be able to touch you. Semen retention is going to bring you into wholeness. Semen retention is going to bring you into the completeness and the fullness of who you were really meant to be. God. You're God. That's what you were meant to be. You were meant to be a God, and you are. You just covered by so much, most men are covered by so much lust, and I'm talking because I was one. And still fighting every day. Because my animal nature, a man's animal nature wanna get past his conscious, his spiritual awareness. Every day it's gonna be your higher self against your animal self. The animal in you just want to drill. The animal in you just want to go out here and get baddies and just drill. Make babies. Have 800 different baby mamas. You just want to release. That's the animal in you. The higher you wants to show you the true you and put a mirror in your face and show you the reflection of the God you are. Show you your God reflection. That's what the higher you want to do. But in order to obtain that, you gotta be disciplined and you gotta do semen retention. I don't give a damn what nobody say. You gotta fast from your lust, man. That's the only way you're gonna attract. That's the only way you're gonna attract the woman you want. That's the only way you're gonna attract the mate you want. That's the only way you're gonna attract the girl you want. The opposite you, suitable to hold your seed, to carry your child. You gotta fast. You gotta fast from your lust, otherwise it's gonna rule you. We see that, niggas fighting over a thotty. Niggas getting shot and stabbed and killed over thotties, over gooly goo-goos. Hey, man, why you looking at my girl, man? Man, you hit my girl, man. He didn't hit her. She did that. Women choose who they want. I've been saying this for years, even before I got on semen retention. Women choose who they want. A woman will see you 100 times before you see her once. When you walk in the club, I was talking to my homie a couple of nights ago. A woman see you when you pull in the parking lot. Even if a woman doesn't physically see you, she see your energy when you pull into the parking lot. And then you go in the venue, then she can physically get her hands on you. She can physically come into your space and give you the key. The only way for them to truly see you for who you are, you got to be disciplined. That's when you're on semen retention. You got to go 60 days. You got to go 90 days. You got to go 100 days. You got to do those hard days. Then eventually you get up to a year. Eventually you get up to a year, and then you can have whatever you want. But you got to go. You have to go through those days. You have to go through your discipline stage. And if you're not seeing no results after 60, 90 days or whatever, then that means you got to go longer. You've done a lot of damage to your body and your mind. You got to fast. You got to cleanse out all that lust and all the other chicks, all those other chicks, gooly goo-goos, you got their damn energy on you from all the years of smashing thotties or whatever. You got to fast from all that and then replenish yourself. That's how you attract chicks easily. And not just chicks, but the one you want. When you on semen retention, the good and the bad come. You got to prepare yourself for that. That take time. But you never come into the true knowledge of who you are, what kind of God you are, if you constantly being overtaken by lust. You gotta utilize. There's many tools you have to use to become the best you. I'm only doing this video because a lot of you cats, all you think about is women. Some of you cats truly want to attract a wife or something like that. Utilize semen retention as a tool for that. It's a heavy tool for that. But after 60, 90 days or whatever, when you see a ton of chicks, a ton of baddies or whatever coming your way, don't be releasing your seed. Don't be getting with chicks. Oh man, this feel good. They are coming, man. I am attracting these chicks, and you go from woman to woman and just bust them down, and all your energy is going. Then you got to restart. You got to start over. Don't do that. They're gonna come. The females are gonna come, but when they come, you gotta have some discipline. Utilize these 30, 60, 90, 100 days or whatever. Utilize that to acquire habits of discipline in your life. So when you do reach that mark or whatever, and they just start coming out the woodworks on you, you got some resistance. If you don't have no resistance, once you finish your 60, 90 days or whatever, and these chicks start coming, you're going to just be busting them down. Just drilling. Bat, one thotty after another. Then your energy's back down. Be wise with your life force. Be wise with your seed, because that's the God in you. That's the God in you. Look, like, subscribe, leave comments, hit my Cash App. Y'all throw that cheese. Y'all know what's up. It's all good. Mystical Path. Love you guys. Stay on the path.